Well, one of the things I like best is because I can make my own decisions most of the time. Yes, I like that part very much.
In our efforts to keep people safe and to keep them secure and to keep them well cared for, in some ways we inadvertently took their life away because we did everything for them. So much of what's life for us is the ability to continue to take risks. That ability to make decisions, even though it may not be the right and the best thing. You and I do it all day long. And so we had to start thinking about, if that's the way we feel, then we have to assume that our elders feel that way as well.
And I know when my mom first moved here, I have to say, and I know this might sound a little wild, but she was concerned that she couldn't have some of the things that she was used to. And in the evening, once in a while, she likes to have a nightcap. And when she moved in here, and they said, oh no, that's fine, you just ask us, and we will, you know, it is like home if that's what you're used to having. And we'll be happy to do that. So I know on occasion you do that, not very often.
We call it intervening at the lowest level possible. We only add the services that they really need and want and let them have a lot more control and a lot more doing things for themselves.
Is there anything else that you can think of that you need?
The nurses never did that before. We just went down the hall with our cart and the whole focus was medical. Now the focus is more on their quality of life.
Thanks, Gladys.
We let them decide what they want to do. If they don't want to get up at 8, they want to get up at 10, we let them sleep until 10.
Well, it is great that they have a choice, you know. They can sleep as late as they want, you know. So it's just better than home.
I'll go ask, is there anything special you would like?
I says, oh, I love Doritos and what do you call it?
Salsa.
Salsa.
So now he gets his Doritos and sour cream and salsa and a beer in the afternoon.
I says, I like pickled herring. They hate it in there, but I got it.
We are letting them be them, but we're only assisting them in the areas that they cannot manage on their own.
We have quite a few of them that like to do their own things. It just gives them a sense of joy because they can still do it, but yet they are in a helpful setting.
The challenge for the staff then was how to work the resident schedule into the work of the day.
The key, though, was to do the universal work.
We do laundry, we do dishes, we vacuum, we scrub bathrooms, we hang out with them and just have like one-on-one conversations with them, just kind of treat them like they're our own family.
When they need help, any of us who's walking in the door can help them. And that is that continuity of care. That's that care that doesn't have to be broken apart. We know that everybody has the core same job.
Nobody can walk by a light because we're all universal trained to answer that light.
I happen sometimes to sit on the cord that makes the light go on, and they'll be right there. What do you want, Joan? Oh, I don't know. I don't think anything right now. But it's, you know, it's that kind of thing. It's that kind of attention that they give you, and they pay attention to what you're doing.
It's a lot of teamwork. You really have to know where the other staff are so that, you know, make sure that the things are getting done. And there's a lot of communication that needs to go on during the day.
So what's our plan for the day?
Well, generally in the morning we get together and we huddle. We call it a huddle, and we kind of before the residents get up. And so we know we want to plan an activity. You know, we kind of figure out who wants to do that, who wants to do the cleaning. And if the cleaning doesn't get done, that's okay, because it'll be there tomorrow, just like at home.
I'm not saying it's easy to make the change, but it does work out in the end, for them and for us.
They don't have to be living around our schedules. We can live around theirs and still accomplish what we need to in the nursing world.
They're not just here, you know, making the rounds kind of thing. They're engaged in their day-to-day living.
What we needed to do in order to make this work was to flatten that organization. It gives that accountability to the person at the bedside with the resident, so that not only are they able to make decisions day to day, minute by minute with the resident as to how they want to live and how they want to do things in their lives, but it makes them more accountable to their team.
Yvonne, if you have time, Fran would like to talk to you.
Gone are the days that the charge nurse would fix everything. The reason why is everybody has to work as a team. They have to work together, and to be in a successful team, everybody has to have decision making. Everybody has to have the leadership qualities that are in them brought out.
It allows for a great deal of flexibility in the household. It allows us to work like we do at home.
We are given so much opportunity to grow here in everything we do. It's our household, we can make decisions.
You feel a lot better about the job you're doing. You come in and you think, you know what, I'm really doing a good job today, and you're making somebody smile and making somebody happy, and you feel like you're making a good difference in somebody's life.
It was a very difficult decision to move him, to uproot him and bring him here. And when I went to leave him, I felt like I was leaving a child. And so went home that evening and had a few of my own tears and wondering if I did the right thing. About 9 o'clock, get a phone call from here. And I was it was a little bit of trepidation answering the phone thinking, oh no, what's happened? And here Cheryl, she said, you know, she said, I'm here with your dad, and she said, I don't think his hearing aids are working. And I can't explain the warmth that I felt towards a person that very day taking that kind of initiative to care in those ways.
In the old model of care, you got to know the residents somewhat. You didn't get to know their everyday needs like you do now. I work with Cordis every day. You know, I know his schedule, and so you become a lot closer and you're a lot more like a family.
We're all a family. The girls are like, I feel like they're my daughters, because they treat me like I'm a queen, you know?
When family members come, they feel so comfortable walking in that door. You know, they're out in the kitchen getting their coffee and in the fridge, you know, and that's how it should be, because it's their parents' home.
And a lot of times I come during lunch, because my mom sits at a table with some really great people that are all socializing together. My husband and I join in on their conversations, and it's a little extension sort of our friends.
And we know the other residents. We can call them by name and visit with them when we come and go. So,
yeah,
that really is nice.
I stay connected with my friends. It's real important to me.
Well, it's pleasant to come up here. That's why. You know, if it was a dreary hospital situation, you think, oh, but no, this is pleasant.
It's just a whole different thing. It's a whole different atmosphere, and it's wonderful.
My family tries to call me, and I'm never in my room.
We have our planned, scheduled things that we do, but we have a lot of spontaneous things too that we do.
One day was a polka party.
And Mom and Dad play in the Tone Shines.
I come over here to visit and see the ladies.
When the fair was here, I know Grandpa was at the fair twice.
Sing-along.
Sing-alongs, I always enjoy those.
I like to art.
I go to the chapel on Wednesday and on Sunday.
I like to do crosswords and Sudoku.
Every Saturday we do manicures for the residents.
And we even take you out for lunch, you know, for meals every once in a while, don't we?
Just drag us kicking and screaming into that car, and away we go.
Yeah, right.
We had a huge garage sale.
Well, whenever I want to do something, they're ready to let me go.
The only thing he won't do is play bingo anymore.
I'm bored with it.